Hello guys, welcome back to Benidorm by Anna channel. It's me Anna with you here. Today is evening time for me. It's Wednesday's evening. It's 8 p.m. right now. For you it's already Thursday, which is when this video is gonna come out. I'm here at the Rincon de Loix area in Benidorm, of course, and we're heading to see how the hotels are doing and to see on some changes that we've had in here. So I hope you'll enjoy today's video. Let's go. As you can see, almost all the small shops and bars, basic shops like groceries, supermarkets, they are open. The only one is this one right here, the Phoenix Karaoke Bar. This one is rented right now. It's not going to be opening. Sadly, they are looking for another owner. Then there's this one right here, which is Union Jack. This one is also, we don't know what's going to be happening. I've seen people here sometimes, so I'm not sure if they are going to be open or not. Also at the end of this street, there is another bar. Let me show it to you slightly better. Right there at the end, right there is a new bar opening up very soon, which is called Sun Terrace. Right here near the Hotel Regente. So all this street is slightly more alive than it was before. And we're going to be heading towards the beach area and see some more hotels and bars, of course. I'm going to show you the Dynastic Hotel, which is this one right here, 4 stars hotel. This was open even in the hardest times. They did not close. They even have a paper on the door saying we will maintain our hotel open, will never close, and they didn't actually. Right now there's quite a lot of people here already, I must say, and basically a lot of them are national tourists but British as well, which is a good news. The supermarket Safe Benidorm is also open. It's a very popular supermarket where a lot of tourists come just to get some basic food and basic needs. I decided to go today at 8 o'clock because you can actually see how many people are outside. Because if I go on the morning time, everyone will be at the beach. But right now, since it's already later in the day, a lot of people are getting back to their vacational apartments or towards the hotels. And you can actually see more movement. This is the street that leads towards the Gala Placidia. Okay, I'm going to show it to you right now. So this is the street. Right there at the end you have the Gala Hotel. I'm just going to stay here for a second so that you could see it better. So this one has been changed a lot, I must say. They've changed the restaurant area, the like the entrance, the pool area, everything has been changed quite a lot, but it's still closed. By the way, this hotel is the part of this one, of the Dynastic, but this is the 4 stars and Gala Placidia is a 3-star hotel. Now there's some supermarket here as well, and as you can see, this road, they are changing it a lot. Before we did not have these ones here, so on the sides you could not really walk basically, but right now they did it as it should have been for a long time, a while ago, so it's okay. The bad thing is that they took out the parking spaces. So basically you could park all this road right here, but now you cannot. So with the parking, it's true that it's beginning to be quite difficult here in Benidorm. Let me take my mask just in case, because there are some people here on the street. As you can see, all the bars right there, Rios, these like Chinese shops, they're also open. There's a lot of cars and a lot of movement, I must say. Even it's very difficult even to park near the blue zone, so where you actually need to pay. Like you pay for €1, it's 2 hours parking, which is not a lot. It's cheap, but it's still something that you need to pay for. Here here in Benidorm right now, there are only a few places where you get to leave your vehicle free of charge. And all this area of Rincon de Loix basically was made as a residential area. Even though there are a lot of hotels, a lot of tourists, a lot of everything, but they've decided to make the parking exclusively for residential areas. So this is how we live here without a proper free parking. See, for example, here there was another supermarket, one of many, and now they are renting it, so it did not survive, sadly, all the situation. There's some cosmetic shop right here, which basically is more for professionals, some cafeterias. On this side, we don't have a lot of people, but on that one, you can actually see the movement. That's the KFC. By the way, if you're interested, some people asked in social media if the Benidorm's open indoor market is open, and the answer is yes, it is, which is this one right there. Right there's the entrance. It is open, but not all the places are open. Like here, for example, on this street, literally like a month ago, you could not see any of these shops open. Everything was closed except for the Apple and iPhone shop, that one. Everything else was closed because there was no one, but right now they start to opening more and more shops open, which is an amazing news. Right here you have another supermarket, which is everything from €1, basic things that you might need during your holidays. Slippers, something from for the beach, like towels and stuff like that. And here you have one of these Servi Group hotels. This one is Nereo, but it's still closed. I've told you all that Servi Group, they are not opening all of the hotels. And they are basically just concentrating all the bookings in 1 or 2 hotels instead than just spreading them through all the others and having like 10% of occupancy in each of them, which does not really make any sense as in terms of business, right? So this is the Nereo, still closed, but I'm gonna be trying my best to contact them as well, just to plan everything the same as I did with Med Playa. So if you're interested in any of Servi Group hotels, let me know, and I'm gonna ask for the official permission. A lot of people walking, enjoying the nice weather right now. Actually, it's 8 p.m. already. Oh, there's an ambulance. This is how a Spanish ambulance looks like. The bus number 10. By the way, this is what it shows if you go from Benidorm towards Altea, Albir or Alfaz. It says 10, Altea, Alfaz del Pi, Albir. This is the bus. We have bus stops everywhere here, basically on every corner, especially in the Rincon area. So you'll definitely be able to catch it, and they run every 20 minutes right now. They were running every 15, but with the pandemics they spread the schedule slightly, so it's every 20 minutes. See, there's a lot of tourists. For me it's a lot, don't get me wrong, just because people are watching like they've never seen someone with a camera. Like, that's strange. I'm kind of used to it, but it still feels strange when people react like not in a very normal way. Because there's a lot of people going with a camera, like there's a lot of people like YouTubers and bloggers and influencers and stuff like that go with the camera and no one says anything. So I'm just kind of shocking that they are shocked. Let's say it like that. So here's some more shops, a supermarket, clothes shops, and Alehop as well. So there's a lot of movement. As you can see, this is the beginning of the Mediterranean Avenue. I'm sure a lot of you know about it. And there's a lot of movement. There are some police officers there as well to control the traffic. I want to go up until the end to show you the hotels, and then we're gonna get slightly back because I want to show you what they did with the Port Benidorm Hotel, because they were making a huge construction there, creating basically a whole new building. So this is why I want to go there to see what they've been doing and how the works are going on right now. And while we're heading there, I'm just going to show you how the streets look like in the evening, the middle of the week, and beginning of August. There's a lot of people on the beach right there. I'm going to try and get slightly closer, and then I'm going to show it to you. There's this pub and restaurant, by the way, the Grand National. A lot of people said that this is a very good place. It's the first time I went to this one, just because I don't really go like to British pubs or restaurants. Because no one of my family, like I don't really know British people, so this is why I don't go. But it was very nice to sit down. The waiter, she was very, very friendly, and she let me film inside. So if you want to have a video here, I'm going to leave it to you on the screen. And as usual, a lot of shops, people, more people than it was a few weeks ago, definitely, that's for sure. There's a subway here. I think there's a bus that cannot pass right now. It's someone's blocking its way. That is why there's like a signal there. Burger King right here near the beach area. There are some supermarkets here, like in Benidorm, especially in this area, there's like a lot of supermarkets. This is why a lot of them, they just did not manage to survive, because the offer is so big and there's not many tourists still. So this is why it's not necessary for now to have that much service offered. So basically the offer and the demand is not the same. This is why a lot of them are closing down. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera. I'm gonna try and go. But there is one thing, you can barely see the Poniente area here in Benidorm, because it's just with a white fog, with extremely white fog. This happens when there's a lot of humidity and when there is very hot air. I'm gonna show it to you right now. Not sure if you can see. See? So yeah, this is what's happening. And by the way, here there's quite a lot of people, as you can see. A lot. The bars and terraces are also quite full. People are enjoying the last sunshine before the evening actually starts. So this one here, the Rica's Beach Bar, I've seen them open, but I just don't know what happened. They're not open right now. Then there is Baby Buddha, which is very, very popular amongst tourists. There's always a lot of people right here. This one is sadly closed, the Casbah. I hope I pronounce it well. This one is closed right now, which is sad. Just want to show you all the views from here and all the people. Still a lot, isn't it? There's the cable ski that you can rent right here on the beach area. And here you have two hotels. Here you have the Hotel Nadal that is open already, which is this one right here. And the other one is the one on the top, that one, oh, that one right there. This is Beni Cactus, that is also open for public. It's opened its doors as well. That man, the lifeguard, he's just saying that people should not be there because it's very dangerous. They should not be swimming in there. So he'll probably go there right now. I think so. They are coming back already. Look at that. He's basically just there. Where is he? Right there. And he's just swimming towards them. The other ones that just went to the opposite side, to where they should be. Things happen, you know, and a lot of people are just looking at that right now. Like everyone is just looking at that, like what's gonna be happening. August, the worst month, a lot of tourism, a lot of people that just don't obey the rules. So these things happen. Anyway, let's continue our interesting walk, shall we? So let's continue. Ooh, that's a lot of cars. So we're heading towards the beginning of the beach once again. And we're gonna turn to the right near the Burger King. And right there you can see the Hotel Port Benidorm. They were doing a huge reform right there. They've been constructing basically from zero the whole new building. And well, last time I was filming it, it was approximately, well, what, like 2-3 months ago at least. So it definitely should have changed by the day of today. So I'm heading there just in case to see what's going on. By the way, you can see it already from here. There's some police right here to control everything. They just drive around basically to see if everything's okay. So the hotel we'll be checking is this one right here, this huge building. And on the other side, they were constructing that massive new building. By the way, the hotel is open actually. I can see it from here, from the lights. They have some lights on there, so I can actually see it. Spanish palm trees. So, as you can see, I'm going to show it to you from here. There's some people here on the terrace, so it's definitely open. There's some tourists going in and out. Port Benidorm, yes. They've changed a lot of things in here, and actually it looks very, very nice. There's some people having dinner right now there. That's the restaurant area. The main entrance. They've definitely left it very, very nice. But I don't see any changes here. This is the part that was under the construction, but I actually don't see anything. I will go probably from the other side just to check. But like this huge wall, this one was here months ago, and I cannot see any building, nothing at all right here. So I'm confused. Probably as much as some of you will, because I was expecting it to have some more things in here. Like, I don't even know what I was expecting it to be, but definitely not this. Basically, it's still just the same building right here. And this says that it's construction works going on, so like careful. And there is nothing at all. So what I wanted to tell you, oh, there's some people. So what I wanted to tell you is that there's nothing much here going on. I'm gonna like this. It's very hot. There's not much going on in here. There's still some construction works going, but they are exactly the same as they were before. No changes almost at all. Well, at least so far I can see. So it's a shame. I was thinking I would come here, I would see like another building here going on, but no, nothing, just this. I'm gonna try and show it to you slightly closer. Like, this is what it is right now. Not more than that. This is what it is looking like. So yeah, those who were interested, this is how the reform is looking. Probably they've just decided to open up and paralyze the work, just because you cannot be open, provide like a good service, and at the same time make a lot of noise here with construction work. So I think that this is why they did this. This is why they decided to stop and wait for better times to come. Maybe they'll continue in autumn, winter, depends on how many people will be here. But right now the priority for them was the guests, which is also a good decision, I must say. Guests should also have always priority in these type of businesses. As a lot of people, wise people say, guest is always right. Even though it's not always the case, I must say, but guest is always right. So yeah, this is the hotel. And as you've seen, not much going on. Oh, I just spotted this restaurant. So this triangle pub that's right here, like there's literally the Mediterranean Avenue, the casino. The biggest casino that we have here. This is the Port Benidorm and way towards the Levante Beach, the beginning of the beach. And here we had the pub. I wouldn't call it like a restaurant. It's more like a pub where you should go just to have a drink and a snack. So this one is being sold or rented right now. So they've closed permanently, which is a shame. They have some karaoke bar as well for people who were staying in these hotels nearby. For them, it was something that they were doing in some of the evenings, and it was fun. There was a lot of nice music going on from here, but right now it's already closed, as you can see. A lot of places like this that are not situated on the main streets here in Benidorm, they suffered quite a lot. You see there's a lot of like newspapers here, a lot of history in those pubs, but it's a shame that they are closed down. Like this supermarket as well also was closed, not going to be opening anytime soon, at least if someone takes it. And right here at the end of this street, you have the Centauro Rent-A-Car. This is the office where we usually went when we were hiring a car with them. I must say that we're not doing this anymore because cars were very expensive. Even when we went to Alicante airport, 1 week was more than 400 euros. Which is just crazy. We used to pay for 4 months with this price, but not anymore. So we've decided to take our own car. I have all this interesting story in my vlogs channel. So if you want to just go there, you have all my channels in the channels list on my main page, so you can check it out. But this is the office of Centauro. This is where you have to come in case you want to hire a car with them. Right now it's closed, of course, because it's already late, but it's right here at the beginning of the Mediterranean Avenue. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. If you did, don't forget to put a like as usual. Comment down below what you think. Leave me a comment about what you still want to see here in Benidorm, which hotels. A lot of them, I have them written in my agenda, but they're still closed, so I do not have an option to go there and contact them. But I definitely will. I did not forget about you guys. I have all this pending in my agenda, so don't stop. Send me comments. I will write everything down and I will show you all these hotels as soon as I can. Thank you all for watching. I wish you a lovely day of today and see you tomorrow with some news update. Bye everyone.